My name is Jay. I live in 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. This is my story. There's a famous World War II image of an airplane covered in bullet holes, and the crazy part is it explains my accident better than almost anything else. This was serious, but your boy is finally back. I've been thinking about how to make this video because I didn't want it to feel fake or overly dramatic. So this is really just me sitting down and giving you guys a real update, what happened, how serious it really was, and why this whole thing changed the way I look alive. So a few months ago, I was on my way home from work, riding on the carpool lane, and when a SUV crossed the double wide and hit me on my right side, which sent me straight into the Jersey wall. And bro, hitting that wall was insane. Like, I still don't have words to describe what that felt like. The crazy part is that I never passed out. I remember everything. I remember coming up on that turn and getting in lane because visibility wasn't great, when all of a sudden I saw the front wheels of that SUV turn hard to the left, and as soon as I saw them, I knew what was coming. It's weird how time slows down in moments like that. Your stomach drops, your body already knows that there's no way out, no escape path, no last move, nothing. You just know this is it, we're going to crash. So I hit the ground and I felt an extreme amount of pain on the left side of my body. I couldn't move my right arm, I couldn't move some of my fingers, and right away I knew something was seriously wrong. I remember someone asking me if they should call the ambulance, and I said yes. Then someone else came to me and she was asking me if I was okay, and she was touching my chest. I remember asking her if she was the one who hit me and told her, "Don't touch me." I also remember reaching for my camera. It had landed face down, and I grabbed it with my left hand, broke it off the mount, checked it if it was still recording, turned it off, and then just kept it on my hand. I was laying there for about 4 to 5 minutes before I could hear the ambulance. And as soon as they got there, one of the EMTs took it from me. And I remember telling him, "Hey, no, I need that footage." And he's like, "Don't worry, it will be with your belongings." Then they got me to the hospital, which was only a few minutes away. When we got there, they started doing x-rays, ultrasounds, and a CT scans. And after they did that, people started shouting and moving fast. And that's when they rushed me into surgery. And all I could think of was my boy Chuck. There were a lot of doctors everywhere. One came up by my head and put a respirator and told me to breathe. I took one deep breath, then another, and by the third one, I got tunnel vision and I was out. When I woke up, the first thing that I saw was both of my friends, and I remember the first thing they told me was, "We already got Chuck." So hearing that was a huge relief. Here's a picture of my boy, because even with everything going on, I was still thinking about him. I was so worried. I didn't know what was going to happen. So at that time, that's when reality started to set in. I had multiple broken bones, including my arm, which I'll show you on screen here with an x-ray. But some of the most serious damage wasn't even visible from the outside. I had a major internal injury that required emergency surgery. And I really think that is one of the hardest parts to explain, because people focus on what they can see, the broken bones, the road rash, the obvious damage. But some of the worst parts of these were the things that you couldn't see just by looking at me. And recovery hasn't just been healing either. Like, both of my hands were broken, so I couldn't do shit. It was just Chuck and I in survival mode. That's why a big part that's a big part of why this picture stuck with me so hard, because I always wear gear, and but the part that got the worst damage was the part that wasn't really protected, you know. So there's a story from World War II where they were studying planes that came back from missions. So at first the obvious thought was like, okay, those are the areas that need more armor, but the real danger was the areas with no bullet holes, because the airplanes that got hit there never made it back. And that hit me so hard because my accident felt like that. The one small area that took the worst damage was also the one area that was not protected. So stuff like this really makes you think about time, about life, about people who actually show up for you when things get bad. It makes you realize how fast everything can change. And I'm not saying that to be dramatic, that's just real. This whole thing changed a lot for me, physically, mentally, emotionally, all of it. But if there's one thing that I've taken from it, is that I'm still here. I'm not going to stop. We're not stopping. We are riding back to work. We are fixing Veronica. We are taking it to the track. We are making more content. More bike stuff's coming. And I'm going to show you guys more of the nerdy side, the tech stuff, the weird stuff, all of it. And based on everything that happened, I now present to you Jay's Death Hand. It's basically a dead man switch. I got a Python script that if I ever stop checking in, that thing gets triggered, and that's the final signal. So if you ever see that video, that's how your boy is no longer here. But until then, we're gonna be outside. We're gonna go ride. We're gonna go to work. We're gonna go to the track. We're gonna do everything. So, to everybody who checked on me, supported me through all of this shit, for real, thank you so much. I'm still healing, still figuring some of this shit out, but I'm here. I'm not done. More content is coming. So, take care of yourselves, ride safe, and be your own hero. See you on the next one. Goodbye.